we wanted to recognize somebody in the community that was not somebody that's constantly recognized, that they're everywhere, but somebody that's doing something that's really unique, from giving, a kidney to another person in town, which is our very first winner, to helping bring a Ukrainian family here to Evanston after the war. I mean, all of these are values of Evanston, these, empathetic, compassionate actions that people are taking, and we wanted to shine a light on those.
One of my goals was always building strong communities, and I think that's what, if we're going to try to embody the spirit of Evanston, to me that's what it is to build a strong community. And Bill's a member of the community. He has quietly been going about this business of bringing us information and news with a strong journalistic ethic for years and years and years. When I think about how much he does, it's exhausting to me, because he is there 24/7 every day.
I'm so proud of him because he works really, really hard, and his sense of integrity is so strong. He checks the facts, he double checks the facts, and mostly it's done quietly. People may read the newspaper, but they don't know him. And I know how hard he works and how important it is to him, how much he cares about every word that gets published. So I'm glad to see that he's being recognized for what he does. Well, he was born in Evanston. He went to Medill, Northwestern, graduated from Medill with a master's. And he's been doing local journalism since I think he was 20. When he was 10 years old, he used to come home from school, lay down on the floor, and read the Chicago Daily News, page by page. Like he's been a journalist in his heart, I think, since he was born.
I would say he's like an encyclopedia of Evanston.
He is a quiet person. He doesn't self-promote, but he works very hard and he's very diligent. And if you call him with a tip or a story or whatever, he doesn't just put something together. He checks everything, and if he can't verify something, it doesn't go in.
I think sort of a wry maybe sense of humor. That's not fell awry, but wry. I think he's really passionate about keeping people informed. That may sound a little corny, but I think any journalist deep down likes to think you have a purpose other than just cranking stuff out.
Because of the work that he's done, and because I did have the privilege to be the mayor here in Evanston, I've had an opportunity to sit down with him on many occasions. And while I don't know Bill on a super deep personal level, I certainly know him on a professional level, and I know him to be somebody who's very, very committed to his field, who is honest and hardworking.
Well, I think it's the Washington Post has that, democracy dies in darkness. People need to know what's going on, and for the most part, everyone's going about their business of living their lives. They are working, they are taking care of kids, they are whatever it is they're doing. And without that information, we're not going to be able to make informed, good choices. And to me, there are a few things more important than that.
If we don't have high quality local media in Evanston and in other cities across this country, we aren't going to know what's happening in our communities. And we all live here. We all read the national newspapers and we know what's going on big issue-wise in this country and overseas. But not enough people know what's going on in their own community. And that's where they're living. Okay, so if there's an issue with their water, or an issue with the infrastructure in the city, or public safety, or housing, or the schools, we have to have people like Bill Smith in Evanston now reporting that, or we're walking around at night not knowing what's going on in our community.
To have a full-time, all-the-time newspaper online, but newspaper devoted just to Evanston, I think is critical. And if that's not the spirit of Evanston, to keep your hometown informed on what's going on, good or bad. I think that is the spirit of Evanston. I think that's a necessity. Thanks for hiring me. I enjoy working with you. I think I think Bill's a good guy. He's just a fun guy to talk to. We go out to lunch, shoot the breeze about work, about life, and I think he does a good service for the city, is well deserving of this award. And I'm happy to be his employee, but also his friend.
Bill, congratulations. This is so well deserved. I'm thrilled for you, and you're probably standing somewhere blushing right now, but your community values what you do. We value you as a person, and I'm very excited for you. Thank you.
Bill Smith, we are very proud of you. We are proud to have EvanstonNow.com right here in Evanston. Congratulations on being the Spirit of Evanston Award winner in 2023.